So today I want to show you my custom neon sign that I made. Now I made this neon sign out of junk parts, and I'm sure you can see it right in front of you. Of course, by my neon clock. It would only be right to put it by the neon clock. But yeah, this right here, don't get yourself wrong. This looks like a fluorescent tube. It isn't. This is a cold cathode tube, and this tube right here originally was used in bug zappers. Now the bug zappers that these were used in are long gone. LEDs have long replaced them. And I got this thing for a pretty decent price. It's still a little warm, just feel how warm it is. But yeah, I got this for a pretty decent price. I think I paid around 12 bucks for it, which is decent for neon nowadays, especially something this big. Which, you know, this is decent, you know. This is pretty decent for something like this because you can't even get neon anymore. Most of the stuff nowadays that's been replacing it is this stuff right here, which is LED neon, which is not that great. You see more poking out there. I got these, but yeah, this is my studio. Anyway, this artwork, by the way, I have no clue where I got it from, but I think I got it from Kenny On Music or something. I don't know. But yeah, these tubes, by the way, are hand blown. This is a hand blown one, as you can tell. It's got a ridge, but anyway, this is a old bug zapper tube. And what that means is it's not white. This is not a white tube. This is a blue tube. This tube is blue, and most people would say, oh, this tube is probably not good for you to use in this application, but it's pretty much the same as blacklight tube. These just don't have the black, glass. These have the blue phosphors. So this tube here has a blue phosphor inside of it. Same exact thing like a neon. This has a purple phosphor. I'm sure you can see it's just clear tubing with a purple phosphor. You can see the electrodes there and the mercury vapor going around them. Those are cold cathode tubes too. Cold cathode. This is not a hot cathode tube. In theory, we're only running 2 core wires. You can see here. This is a cold cathode tube. Now this is 3 wire, but this wire here is rated at 600 volt. This is 600 volt wire, at least I believe, 750. So this is even higher voltage than I thought. And this tube here only runs at like 320, I think, volts. We're only running this at 320 to 330 volts to run it up. And then the voltage starts dropping down the lamp. And this lamp only runs at like 30 volts. But yeah, now you guys might ask, what is a transformer to use for this? Is it any of these? No. It is this one partially because this is what creates 12 volts, but it's this. This is an old lantern battery or old lantern transformer / ballast. Now this right here is the transistor. This transistor makes of course the high voltage necessary and needed to produce the amount of voltage that the tube of course needs to run up. And you'll see in a minute when it starts up, it'll have an initial kick right here. And that's due to this transformer. Now you guys might say, oh, these are 4-wire. No, this is a cold cathode fluorescent light driver. These are all cold cathode. So you have a little transformer down here, which makes a few hundred volts. Of course, it's AC because transistor turns into AC, high frequency AC, which also runs at the tube. And there's the wire right there. It comes out right there. It's terminated. It's well insulated and terminated. Safe. It's on a plank of wood, on some metal. It's all well planked and terminated. Now we'll watch things turn on here, and you'll see it. This is a really nice tube when it turns on. So here you go. See the initial kick, and then there you go. It's running up. It is flickering a little bit. It's because you're seeing that AC frequency. But then yeah, there is the picture. Of course, you can see it lights up a lot better underneath the UV light. Now, this is just UVA, so it's not, at least to me. I don't know, but yeah. Look up BigClive.com and you'll find a video on him. He kind of explains these in a better thing and other types of fluorescents. The one that you wouldn't want to use in this application is clear, because clear fluorescents, I'm not shooting, they emit UVC, which is really bad for you, and you should never look at it. These you should never, anything that hurts your eyes you shouldn't look at, but these don't, necessarily. They work the same principle pretty much. But yeah, it's the same principle as a blacklight, like I explained. These are literally have the same stuff inside of them. But yeah, I'll show you that it is producing UV. Just a piece of paper lights up really brightly. And also I have a remote here. I'm not too sure if this will light up. Kind of a little bit lights up white. Speaker up here. Just, you know, tad a little bit. But yeah. Anywho, that's a neon sign that I made. I thought I would just share it with you. Of course, neon clock, more anime artwork. Car over here. And then there's the rest of it. But yeah, there's the rest of the studio while we're out here. I got the sampler. The launch pad I got. Of course, there you go. There's LED neon. This stuff is junk. I don't like it. There's nothing that beats real neon or real fluorescent, whatever you think. If you think this is fluorescent TOS. This is neon though because it's running, it's cold cathode. This is not a hot cathode tube. But yeah, switch it off here, instantly off. But yeah, anyway, I thought I would just share that with you, and yeah, please comment and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.